I think we're all gonna be surprised about what comes out of my mouth today, including my fucking self. I'm done. I'm done, and you should be too, and we're gonna talk this out. So when you get here, get your ass in the comments, let me know who I'm chatting with, and we're gonna have a really dynamic conversation today, and what inspired this conversation and what inspired my done. So, first thing I gotta tell you is I'm loving, loving, loving your questions. Thank you for sending them out. Ashley has been phenomenal at collecting them for me. And I did a whole video on YouTube for you answering your questions. So it's the latest video that's up. Hi, everybody. You guys ready to have a fucking real conversation? I'm going to share a side of myself that I shy away from share unless you know me in real life. If you've met me in real life, you fucking know. But if you don't know me in real life, I'm about to show you a side of me that you've gotten glimpses of, but I'm bringing it all to the fucking table today because I'm done and I want to talk it out. Right. So here we go. We are in an energy timeline that is an accelerated, if you let it, accelerated ascension, accelerated remembrance of who you are, an accelerated version of who you are. This is a rapid transformation timeline. And I am not going to stay small and I'm not going to sit here and be quiet about it either. And I'm not going to be quiet about my journey either. This is a timeline if you allow it. What does allow it mean really quick? You have to participate in it. You can't sit on your couch with your feet crossed in a meditative space, namasteing out and being like, the universe will provide because dick all is going to fucking happen for you. Today is spicy pants. Heads up. And I'm going to trigger you because I'm done. So I'm going to trigger you. I'm going to trigger myself. Let me tell you, I've had a whole day of it. Woof. And I'm just going to be unfiltered. So there's going to be a whole lot of F bombs. Deal with it. If you get up in my comments and be like, it'd be so much more powerful if you didn't swear, go back to 19 fucking 42 and go read a book from there because I'm obviously not for you. Not interested. So here we go. Let's dive, right? Before I forget, I have my phone open so that I can tell you what I did in the other YouTube video for you. So I did a recording, I think yesterday or something. I don't fucking know. What happens to the people who don't ascend? What do we do with this gateway opening? Questions in and around how do I know if I'm a starseed? What starseed am I? Because I need a label. So all of that information's in there for you. I think I talk about karma and stuff too. I don't know. I did two videos yesterday. One for Starseed Rebellion, which gave way too much information. I was such a dork in that one because I do have a very dorky, quirky side. And then I did the other video for the nicer version. But today, live, I'm gonna hear stuff coming out of my mouth and be like, "Fuck time? Are you kidding? This is what you're talking. What are you doing?" So here we go. Mm. We're gonna start with why are you so fucking afraid of being big? Why are you so afraid of receiving it all? Why are you afraid of other people's perceptions of you? I have gone through the fucking ringer over the last 2 weeks. We've had a tremendous amount of growth. Tremendous, like 20, 30, 40,000 followers. I don't even fucking know. Just a lot. And with that comes a whole lot of people who have an opinion. And first lesson of the day, your opinion, guess what? It's yours. You should probably keep it there. Huh. There's a thought. A whole lot of opinions. I don't care. Like, fine, judge me, say what you want, call me all the things, whatever. Not my problem because it takes one to perceive one, motherfucker. It takes one to perceive one. So every negative comment I get, I'm like, oh, look at you. And a few I clapped back at just because there's nothing I love more than some douchebag McGee in the comments looking like he lives under a fucking rock and hasn't had a shower in, I don't know, a month. Certainly doesn't take care of himself, and he's going to judge me on my appearance. Baby. I don't think so. I don't think so. So this has catapulted me into what do I really want though? What do I really want? And so I know this video, I am going to lose some friends today. I am going to lose some followers today. That's okay because I don't need you. That's the truth. So this is what I'm done with. I am done playing your game. I am done with suppression. I am done being what society tells me to be. I am done. Not that I've ever really done it anyways, But I'm done playing nice. I'm done playing small. I'm done being like, "Oh, no, did I trigger you? I'm so sorry. Let me apologize." I am done with the nonsense. I am done with your small stories. I am done with your excuses. I am done with my own excuses. I am done being a big fish in a little pond, like in a fishbowl, like I'm the big fish in the fishbowl when we look at professionally. I'm fucking going in the ocean. Like, I'm gonna be courageous enough to take that full leap and fucking go after everything that I know I deserve. And I want you to do the same. I want you to be done with the bullshit. I want you to be done with the lack of self-worth. I want you to be done with the lack of confidence. I want you to be done with the body judging. I want you to be done with my meditations aren't working. I want you to be done with all the bullshit that's going on, especially the story that your ancestors taught you. I am not participating in that game at all anymore. And so here is all my passion poured out. I have been sitting with the galactic teams that I channel. I work with. I am one of them. I'm a fucking alien in a meat suit, as most of us in the comments are. So I'm gonna own it. You don't like it? Not my problem. Not my problem because you are too. You're just too brave to go into your own damn self and heal your trauma. Instead, you want to walk around projecting it onto people like it's some cum shot you do in your sock. Like, not interested. Not interested. So, we are in an ascension timeline. Disclosure, it's happening right now. It's fucking happening right now. We have Three Eye Atlas on its fucking way, and it's going to wreak some fucking havoc. I talk about that in Starseed Rebellion because I'm not going to talk about that here because I don't want the comments. Those who want the information, go fucking get the information, right? So we are in it. We are in uncharted territory. We are in a timeline that has never been done here on Gaia and that humanity certainly has not arrived in before. We've never walked this path before. We have never been this brave before, and we have never dropped the shit that isn't required the way we are about to before ever in history. So somebody's got to go first. I'm going to do it. And I'm not doing it alone. I want you with me. This isn't the dime show. I'm brave enough to put myself on display. I'm brave enough to look at you. And so two sides to the same coin, okay? Right? Big part of me is like, oh, cute. Okay, this is where trigger number 1. Cute. It's so cute that you're holding your little Reiki circle, doing your little thing when you were so much bigger than that. It's so cute. And I don't know why you're keeping yourself small. If you have a passion, if you have a gift, if you have a desire, oh, it's because you're meant to do it. But most of you won't. Most of you will sit there and struggle and procrastinate and go into avoidance and try to hold these small ass, stupid ass circles where you're serving some form of hot chocolate described as sacred medicine, thinking that you're changing the world. But if you're keeping yourself small, you're not keeping your students small. Food for thought. If you're going to keep yourself small, if you're going to go to avoidance of your actual greatness, this is my heart. You're fucking phenomenal. You're amazing. And you came here to change the outcome. You came here to be the black sheep. You came here to be the one that does it differently. You came here to be the one that drops all of the nonsense and the narrative that doesn't serve anybody. You came here for it, babe. You came here for it. And you're not doing it wrong because it's not happening overnight. It takes a little bit of time, but it takes courage. And so the spicy piece of me is like, so cute. Go ahead, do another one. Do another one. Go ahead, stay small. Not interested. I'm not interested in your little hoaxy pretend life. I see so many people posting how romantic their life is online. How romantic it is. Do you see me posting much of my personal life? Not really. The cats, sure. Frankie, sure. The occasional video of Corey, because it's none of your fucking business. And I have no desire to showboat anything. I have no desire to showboat. And I got a lot of things I could showboat, let me tell you, but I don't. And so for those of you that are showboating and look at my partner, my relationship, look at my amazing life, look at this thing that I'm doing. It's so great. Look at my body. I'm only 30. Look at all these things. Um, okay. Way to conform like the rest of them. Way to set the tone for the rest of them. Way to inspire people being the exact same over and over again in the same cookie cutter mold and never actually creating change. Why don't you be brave enough to put your whole fucking self on display and actually go for it? Why don't you be brave enough to be raw and be like, yeah, being human can suck in moments and I fuck up sometimes. Why don't you be brave enough to be like, yeah, I'd like to have millions of dollars. Yeah, I'd like to travel endlessly. Yeah, I'd like to have the most amazing relationship. I would like to get fucked like I've never been fucked. Why don't you be brave enough to be vulnerable and admit those things? So I've got this little motto going on. So I've been working with the galactic. This is really harsh. This is where I'm going to lose people. Let's start with the fucking audacity. Have you seen her last video? Who does she think she is? She's so egotistical. Oh my God, she's so greedy. Ew. She's so materialistic. Ew. I've heard these things. I've heard them all. And you know why I hear them? Because you're not brave enough to go after them. You're not brave enough to go after everything that you deserve. So you're going to sit there and you're going to point your finger and try to find fault in my glory. Huh? Not my problem. So I'm done. I'm done. Right, Kelly? That's it. That's what I'm going for. So I stopped a long time ago with the validation from people. I know, I love you. You're so fucking awesome. Okay. I am brave enough to be all that I am. Sometimes I'm dorky, sometimes I'm spicy, sometimes I'm passionate, sometimes I am full in galactic energy and I'm channeling like a mofo. Sometimes I'm crying, sometimes I'm cringy. This is human. This is alien in meat suit. This is what it's like to be human. There's no such thing as perfection. And I would never have the motherfucking audacity to sit there and pretend that my life was perfect by showcasing my fucking relationship or showcasing my women's circles and how pretty they are with the rose petals on the floor because I killed a bunch of flowers, or how amazing my vehicle is, or amazing. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. No. What I'm going to do is show you all of me because the only thing that I ever really truly wanted to do in this world was inspire someone to step outside of the box. So I dress different, I walk different, I talk different, I own myself different. My confidence is so fucking high that it fringes on egotistical and that intimidates a lot of people and not my problem. I want this for you. I want this for all of you. I desire to be here fully transparent and authentic, that I either piss you off. So this is the motto, ready? This is I've never been brave enough to really, 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 truly. I mentioned it one time, but here's my rule. Ready? The audacity. Ready for this? I want you to either hate me. I want you to either want to fuck me, because I'm not going to fuck you, to be me, or to walk beside me. That's my role. Hate me, want to fuck me, want to be me, or walk beside me. That's my role now. So that's the energy that I'm stepping into. And I am done with anything that does not fit that. I'm going to watch the followers drop right now. Ready? It's going to be amazing because then my true crew is here. This is what we're stepping into. What does this have to do with spirituality? Absolutely fucking nothing. What does it have to do with you ascending? Absolutely fucking everything. Everything. For you to be in your highest timeline, which means your integrated oversoul, your higher self integration, your galactic integration, to be all that you fucking are, you have to be in your highest timeline. And for you to be in your highest timeline, that means it's your highest timeline, which means you've healed your relationship with your body and you think it's fucking awesome. You've healed your relationship with partners and you have an amazing, amazing connection. You have healed your health, you've healed your vitality, you've healed your relationship with money, and therefore money loves you. And so I am going to be walking a path of seducing my life. I have been for a while quietly, but now I'm going to do it publicly. I'm seducing life. I'm going to sit here and seduce the fuck out of it. That's all I'm here for. Because in that, I receive everything that serves me. Imagine for a moment, hear me out. Okay, ready? Imagine for a moment that you had full belief in your purpose and you had confirmation that it was endlessly unfolding. Imagine for a minute that you had unlimited financial flow, so you never had to think about money. Imagine for a moment if your body was so high in vitality that a headache didn't take you out and your back never threw out and you didn't have chronic illness or chronic fatigue or any of those things anymore. Imagine for a moment if you were so fucking connected because you were thriving and loving the passion in your life that you had endless potential to tap into whatever's available for you. Imagine that plus all your psyche, all your telepathy, all your gifts on display. Imagine all of that. Imagine what would hold you back. And what would you do with that? Would you stay small and sheepish and be like, Love and light all. Namaste. Is that what you would do with it? What a waste. You're in this world at this timeline for a reason. You're in the physical meat that you're in for a reason. Yes, you are a star being wrapped in meat, wrapped in a skeleton with meat on top of it, with the skin that you can pierce or tattoo or do whatever you want to. You can touch it. You've got this pleasure vessel all wrapped around the star essence that you are. And this is the only time that you get to be this one version of this one meat suit. I have had the absolute honor of been given 8 weeks left to live. I was diagnosed with I've gone through it, man. There was some cancer stuff, and then there was an after thing, and they were like, "You have about 8 weeks." And I was like, "Oh." No. No, 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 I don't. And I was only in my 30s. Like, no, I'm not playing that game. That was the best honor that I ever had. That was the moment where I was like, "Oh, no, I'm not living. I'm living for everybody else." What is your role? I had this amazing conversation with one of my favorite sisters this morning about our roles. What's your role? Is your role to make sure everybody else is okay first? Is your role to be just the big heart you are and nothing for you? Is your role to be the provider, the nurturer, the taker care of? Or can your role be seeking freedom and passion and liberation and still fulfilling other things for other people? Your role is you. But most people are too afraid to be perceived. Pain creates such growth, right? Most people are so terrified of being perceived as, "Ugh." And it took me a really long time to get to where I am. And I have lost some fucking friends over it, but turns out they weren't friends in the end, anyways. They were just small. And I love them. I think they're all amazing, but I don't play small. I'm a fire. I can't play with ice cubes. Can't do it. And I want the same thing for you. So, just reading the comments. Okay. We all show up as our own individual, 100%. This is the beautiful thing. You can be anything that you want. I just recorded the weekly energy forecast and I was trying to like condense that information into TikTok. And during all of that, I was like, you're not getting it wrong. You're not getting it wrong at all. There's nothing you're doing wrong. If your meditations aren't working, if you don't have the money that you don't want, you don't have the love that you don't want, you're not getting your clam jam the way you want it to get jammed. You're not having the vitality in your body. You're not doing it wrong. What you're doing is listening to the old narrative. You're listening to what your ancestors taught your parents and your caregivers. You're listening to your abusers. You're listening to the old story on repeat, on autopilot, like just playing over and over and over again. And because of that, you are lacking courage. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just lacking courage. Courage is uncomfortable because with courage comes, here I fucking am, and I'm going for it. And you can't stop me. You're not going to stop me. I'm going to do it. With courage comes all of the comments, all of the things, right? It comes, it happens. But I fucking love it because it means I'm standing out. It means that I'm doing something. Every time I watch one of my small ice cubes disappear out of my life, I go, well, you're not ready. That's okay. It's all right. If you want to judge me. And I hear the whispers because they're gossip. Women can be vicious. Ew. They can be so vicious. They gossip. They convince each other to unfollow me. They convince each other to tag team. I have watched women who I have held in my heart by my side, that I have built up, that I have launched into the world, that I have given everything that I can, including a seat at my fucking table. And I have watched them turn their back on me because they are too afraid to be large. I've watched them turn their back on me, go to other women within the same sphere and convince them that I'm a horrible person. And then they all watch these together and go, see, she's an asshole. She's such a bitch. No, I'm here to stand out. And I want this for you. So when I say I'm done, I'm done. I'm done listening to the old narrative. I am done following the expectations of what it is to be a woman in this world, because that's obviously very confused. I am done with suppression. I am done suppressing myself. Completely done. I'm not doing any of it anymore. And I am on a motherfucking treasure hunt, a treasure hunt within myself to find every area that I am letting myself move into shame, blame, fear, or small. This is exciting to me because I am watching my whole world change. My whole world change. Thank you, Robin. I love you. Okay. So men and women both can be vicious. I don't want to point fingers because I don't think it's all. I think humans can be vicious. So let me rephrase that. Although, no, I'd say men are equally. I have a lot of guy friends as much as I do girlfriends, and like humans can be vicious. They can be small, but it's only out of their own shame that they project and point fingers. When someone becomes great, because I am fucking greatness, when someone becomes great and they become successful, when they fall in love with themselves, the audacity. How dare they? How dare they speak their truth? How dare they shine? How dare they receive? How dare they become everything they want it to be and flourish? How dare they? Because I'm not. Again, back to you want to hate me, fuck me, be me, or walk beside me. I'll go first. I don't care. And I know I'm not the only one going first. There's so many of you in the comments that are doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. It takes courage to face yourself. So let's break it down a little bit, okay? There's two phases. There's two phases in this journey. So we're going to have a real conversation. I'm just reading some of the comments. I'm going to stop looking at the comments for a minute because you guys know I get too distracted. There's two phases. Let's break them down. And I want you to be really, really, really honest with yourself. You do not have to be vulnerable and share it in the comments. It's okay. I just want you to self-evaluate. So here's what the energy is available for us, okay? Two phases in highest timeline, two categories, and they both are a clusterfuck in their own unique way. So category number one, here we go. This is the phase of avoidance. Let's put it really mild. It's avoidance. So in phase number one, you are avoiding your own truth, avoiding your own power. You are lost. You are confused. You are hopeless. You have moments of, okay, this is good. And then moments of, oh, you are in the phase of try harder, be more. You're in the phase of judgment. You're in the phase of aching, and you won't admit that you want to be someone like me or like the amazing people in these fucking comments. And then you look at people who say statements like that and go, the arrogance, because you're too afraid to face your own courage, too afraid to be courageous, afraid to like really own your damn self. Is there something wrong with owning yourself? No, there's not. That's the old narrative. You need to break that. In this phase, you will have an influx of financial prosperity and a draining at the same rate. Money comes and goes, or no money comes at all. In this phase, you go through the confusion. You go through feeling lost, feeling how, trying, striving, busting your ass, holding on to relationships that are fucking disgusting, but you won't admit it to yourself because you don't want to be alone. So you just keep giving with that big ass heart of yours, and you know you have a big heart, and you're like, my heart though, and I'm going to be of service to all other things except for myself. Huh? So much fun. You're sad and you don't want to admit it. You're depressed. You don't want to admit it. You believe in depression. That's a whole triggering conversation. You believe in labels. You believe in everything that the doctor suggests that you may or may not be. You believe in MD on Google. You look up, oh my God, oh, it's because I'm depressed. Oh, that's why. Okay, I can just sit here and just use that label as all my reasons to stay small if I want to. In this phase, nothing really ever feels amazing. And you're lacking, you're waiting, you're wondering when it's going to be your turn. When is it my turn? This is the phase of hardship. And it hurts. I was there for a really long time. A really long time. It took me, I'm stubborn, man. I'm all in. I'm so fucking extra that I all the way in. I know. I know how uncomfortable it is. I remember a defining moment for me in 1998. So in 1998, that really ages me, 1998, I had this defining moment where I heard, "You have to believe it. You have to act like it's already on its way." And I was like, "How the fuck, though?" Okay. So I'm in a very loveless marriage that's very toxic and abusive with a baby, and I'm depressed, and I have no idea what my identity is or what I'm supposed to do in the world, but I know I'm supposed to do something, and completely, I have no fucking clue, and I had no fucking money. My husband at that time controlled the bank accounts. I didn't even know what he made. There was nothing for me. There was nothing except for take care of our kids and figure out a way to educate yourself if you want to do something bigger. And I remember hearing, "You have to believe it and then you'll receive it." And I was like, "How the fuck do I believe that I'm going to have enough money to leave this motherfucker and take care of my kid and go to school and find a job?" Like, I'm completely confused and lost. Like, I had no idea. I know that phase. And then that phase spiraled and spiraled and spiraled. And I went into trying, striving. I went into just full driven, let me make this happen, whatever it takes. I'm going to do this in the world. I'm going to try over and over. And it was failure, 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 over and over and over again. It was depression. It was anxiety. It was fibromyalgia on fucking steroids. It was lupus. It was cancer. It was then 8-week death notice. It was losing my family. It was everything. I lost it all. And I sat there in the dark by myself going like, do I just leave? Do I just leave because this is too hard? And so, no, I didn't. I tried again and I tried again. Well, maybe if I love them harder, if I give them more of me, maybe if I'm the best lay they ever had, they won't leave me. Maybe if I cook a better meal, maybe if I'm their mentor too, maybe if I'm transparent, maybe if I'm just even stronger, maybe I'm too strong. And I went through it all. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I got it. And I figured it out. And then it was a slow climb. It was a slow climb of me undoing those stories and undoing those habits. And one step after another, I got stronger and stronger and stronger and braver and braver and braver and wealthier and wealthier and wealthier and healthier and healthier and healthier and more vibrant and more passionate and all of these things. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting in a seat where I'm like, holy shit, how did I get here? Whoa. And in that moment, I went, this or better, this or better. But in my this or better, you know what I did? I still held on to the habit of overgiving. I still held on to the habit of somehow deep within myself believing that no one would keep me, believing that I had to give everything. I had to give a seat at my business table. I had to give them places in my fucking podcast. I had to give them gifts. I had to give them love. I had to cook for them. I had to love them. I had to reinforce them. I had to remind them of their power. I had to remind them of their beauty and their grace. I had to remind them that that somebody believed in them. And I kept doing it and doing it and doing it and burned and burned and burned and burned and burned. And then they went and burned bridges with other people for me. And then I stepped back and I went, oh, takers will take and givers will give. What's the middle ground? Because isn't that the truth? There's opportunists out there that will take from you. I have never taken a thing from anybody, not even mentorship. I did this all by myself, out of nothing, out of a girl who was homeless and dying. I got here. And this is the difference. It's moving into phase two. Moving into phase two is when you realize, how about I take this big ass fucking heart of mine and I fuel it? How about I take care of my four bodies? How about I discover what true self honor and self worth and self love is? How about I decide what confidence is? How about I set the bar for fucking beauty in my world? How about I set the bar for love in my life? How about I choose where that bar is and not some lofty fucking Cinderella story or some goddamn Instagram post where you got to be size 2? How about I set the bar in my world? What would that look like? What do I want that bar to be? So then I set the bar. Phase 2 is fuck it. Phase 2 is whatever it takes for me to be courage, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be so fucking brave, bold, and raw. That used to be my motto. Now it's thank you, I love you, but be brave, be bold, be raw on my old cup. Because that is what I did. I'm going to continue to walk that path. I'm going to continue to every day go, what's 5% more? Because it's unlimited. Not because I'm selfish. No. Do I want more money? Do I desire that? Fucking right I do. Fucking right I do. Do I desire more vitality in my body? Fucking right I do. Do I desire better sex every time? Fucking right I do. Do I desire luxury? Yeah. Do I desire to be here and be everything that I am? Yeah. Do I desire to love myself more? Yeah. Yeah. You know why? Because that's what we came here for. It's what we came here for. If it's available, it's for you. It's for you. So, what are you going to do? What's it going to take for you to become courageous? Are you at that level or do you let yourself stay small? I'm looking at a couple of you in the comment section. Baby girl, get up. Stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up and go after what you want and throw away the garbage. Throw it out. You don't need it. We hold on to shit. We hold on to stories. We hold on to narrative. We hold on to partners. Ugh. We hold on to toxic behavior. We hold on to addiction. We hold on to sacrifice. We hold on to all of these things because we're too afraid to be seen. Because when we're seen, people either hate you, want to fuck you, or want to be you, or walk beside you. That's the truth. That's the absolute truth. So it's uncomfortable. But I will tell you this, it's far less uncomfortable than staying small. It's far less uncomfortable than having lack. It's far less uncomfortable than fighting the same fucking toxic conversation with your lover and never actually getting what you want or what you deserve. So choose your bad. I had this come through last year. Choose your bad. Corey and I had this big conversation a year ago, maybe not quite a year ago, where we're both super dorks, actually. Like, we're so dorky. Like, I have a funny dorky story if you want to hear how dorky we are. Do you want to hear it? Let's just take a side note for a minute, then we're going to come back to choose your bad. And I'm going to write it down so my ADHD doesn't go too far. I got to tell you this really fucking story to show you how much of a loser I am in the best way possible. Ready? Okay. So, Corey and I both have teenage years and young youth of being really high level athletics. Okay, like athletes, not professional. Fuck that noise. Like, nobody's that good in our sphere. Okay, but we're naturally athletic. And I went through a journey of, all of the things I went through, including menopause, gained a bunch of weight, and still continue to take care of my body as best as I could. But my body needed to do what my body needed to do. And I just let it do what it needed to do. And now my body is bouncing back to where it wants to be. Right. So I'm down like 40 pounds. Fucking awesome. I'm getting stronger and stronger. I'm running again. Never thought that would happen. It's neat. Okay. And Corey, my man, he still plays like baseball and like all those things. And so he's sort of like tagging along and doing like these runs with me and these hikes with me. And we're like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Like, this is cool. Like, we're both, he's 47, I'm turning 47. We're like, yeah, let's just have fun. So we decided, look, let me shorten the story. We've been watching Amazing Race Canada, right? And we're like, why don't we do that? Why don't we audition? Like, why don't we do it? So we've been talking about it and auditions coming up. And we're like, oh, fuck, that would be so much fun. You'd see all of me then. So we're like, this could be like a really fun adventure for us because we're adventure seekers. And we're like, okay, this would be wild ass. Like, let's do it. So here's how dorky I am. Ready? My mentality, I'm so extra. So everything I'm doing right now is getting excited about what would be the challenges. So yesterday, oh, this is so embarrassing. Yesterday, I'm doing laundry in between client calls because I work from home. Awesome sauce, right? So I have my client calls, I have my courses that I'm teaching, I'm doing all the things, and I'm fucking running downstairs, doing the laundry, coming back up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do all the bedding, the duvet cover, and everything. So I come upstairs with the duvet cover and the sheets, and they're all in that big ass fucking roll. You know, when they get rolled up and you're not quite sure if they're dry, but they're probably dry because they were in there for a really long time. So I'm like, oof, I have 7 minutes. So I run downstairs. My daughter lives downstairs and she has 2 kittens. So I occupy 3 of those 7 minutes with kitten snuggles because, yeah, gonna do that because they're amazing. They're my grandfur babies. So I'm all, and then I grab them and I run upstairs and I make the bed and I look and I have 3 minutes before I need to be in my office logging onto a call. And I'm like, Amazing Race. How fast can I get this duvet in the duvet cover? So in my mind, I was Amazing Racing being like, I hope to fucking God they have a bed making challenge. And I'm like, "Yeah, because I can fucking do that in half a second." That's how dorky I am, okay? You're welcome. There's a little bit of real for you. Back to choose your bad. So, a little while ago, Corey and I were having this conversation about choose your bad. And what we mean by that is choose how you perceive it. So, there's going to be discomfort. There's gonna be opportunity for growth is how I use it. Corey hates that because 'cause I'm like, "Oh my god, what an opportunity." When I found a piece of shame, I was like, "Oh my god," like, I'm bawling my eyes out, cringed out, horrible suppressed memories coming up. It's the most disgusting thing I could ever remembered from my childhood. I'm bawling and I'm moving through it. I'm like, "It's such an opportunity for growth." Like, "Oh," and Corey's like, "You're fucking crazy. Come on, girl." And I'm like, "I this is how I look at it." But he looks at it as choose your bad, and he's like, "No, it's choose your bad." How do you wanna perceive that? So, you can choose it to be the worst thing that ever happened to you, or you can be like, "All right, well, what's my solution?" Choose your bad. Choose your discomfort. Is your discomfort gonna be in growth, or is your discomfort gonna be in poor me? Poor me. So, what are you gonna do with that? So, let's choose your bad. I don't know what else I was gonna say after that. So, let's reset for half a minute. Let me have a sip of water. Always the overachiever, right? I call it excitable, Alyssa. I call it excitable. Not an overachiever. I'm very excitable. Okay. So, pen and paper, okay, or your phone if you're not on your phone watching this. We're going to create a list. What are you done with? Because it's time. It's time. What is it going to take? How about this? Ready? Everybody stand up. I want you to stand up. I want you to turn around and I want you to bend over. And I'm going to energetically kick you in the ass right now. Okay. So I'm going to be the kick in the ass that you need right now. Now you're going to sit down and you're going to ask yourself, what am I done with? What am I done with? It's all in here. I don't care if you're dating a narcissist, date the fucking narcissist. Let it be. I don't care if you think that you're fat. I don't care if you're eating potato chips and drinking Diet Coke all the time. That doesn't fucking matter because the only reason you're doing those things is because there's something in here that you're holding on to that you think is serving you. So what are you done with? What are you done with? Are you done with staying small? Are you done with the story that your mom told you about your body image? Are you done? Like, be done. Be done. Create a fucking list and look at it every single day and be like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm at a level now where that's all gone for me. It's all gone for me. And I've been plotting along and having a great time, and I don't need anything more. I don't need more students. I don't need to put more programs out there. I am fucking great. I don't need to do anything. I have it all. I have everything that I could ever want. And I got enough of everything that I could ever want that I don't even need to be doing this. It's not a requirement. So I choose this. I choose this because I'm so fucking fiery about changing the world. I'm so fucking fiery because when I was 3.5, I've told you this story. When I was 3.5, I got abandoned. I got thrown away. I had my babysitter's 14-year-old son, my babysitter. She was horrible. She did some really inappropriate things to my body. And then her son just took it all the way. And my birth mother could not handle that. So, bye. Just going to throw you in the garbage. Bye bye. And I was sitting in a car being driven to a new destination where I was supposed to stay for a little while. I was 3.5. Okay. And in that moment, I sat there and I was like, how do I make it possible for any kid to never feel what I'm feeling right now? This is horrible. This is absolutely dreadful. A physical pain because of what had happened, all the emotional pain, fear screaming at me because my mom just walked away, took my baby sister, but didn't take fucking me. My dad went MIA in the whole process. I didn't have anything. I didn't even have a piece of clothing with me except for the clothes that were on my skin. And I was like, I don't want any kid to ever feel what I'm feeling. So I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm going to do everything that I can. There's no such thing as curses, by the way. Um, just so you know. Saw it in the comments. So I made that promise to myself when I was 3.5. And have I gotten it right? Oh, hell no. Oh my God, no. It's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. I walked a path of trauma response and trying to be seen in a safe way, which is super fucking toxic. Super fucking toxic, let me tell you. I didn't know better. I didn't even know I was in trauma response. And I tried so hard to morph how people saw me. And that created a lot of division in my life because, like, all right, sunshine, calm down. Turns out I am just extra. So cool. But I don't do that trauma response anymore. That ended many, 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 many years ago. So I haven't gotten it the right way. Not that there is a right way or wrong way, but I haven't gotten it. I haven't nailed it down. It took me a while to arrive here. But for me to arrive here, I had to be done. I had to go back to that promise. I had to go back to that commitment I made to that little girl made to herself that she wasn't going to let any kid feel what she felt. As long as they were in her sphere, she was fucking doing something about it. Side note, side note, oh, I just saw the finished draft of the children's book that's coming out very soon. And holy shit, it's so cute. I should have printed it off to show you the cover. It's so fucking cute. The illustrator. Oh my God, I cannot wait for the world to see this. It's so adorable. It's so perfect. Um, that's how much I've held the promise. And now I'm in a phase where I've gone through all of the things that you guys are going through, done with um born in a Mormon cult. I was fucking Jehovah's Witness. I get you, Kelly. I get you. With the done with the emotional pain, done with the people pleasing, done with the overgiving and the big heart, done with sacrificing, done for waiting for your turn. That's a big one that you got to look at. Done with being small. And now I'm done not being. I don't even know how to word it. Help me word this. Let's help Diamond out for a minute here. I want my desire is to take this very large personality of mine to a million people. I want to touch a million people. Like I want a million followers just because then I'm touching a million people. Like I want to find a million people that are just like me. We have 8 billion people on the planet. 1/8 of the population is a lot. So we can't go a billion, but there has to be a million of us, right? There has to be. There has to be at least a million of us. So what is that statement for me? My done statement. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to allow bigger. I'm going to be unstoppable. How I've framed it, I'm going to seduce my life fully. I'm going to seduce all of it. I'm seducing my life. So back to my conversation with the galactic. We've had a lot of conversations, right? A lot. It's what I do. That's my job. When you think about simplifying your job in the best terms possible, my job is napping because I napitate. I meditate all of the time and have a lot of deep conversations. And through all of that, I've been really conversing with them about the next tier of humanity and what do we look like? Like not physically, but what do we look like? Like what does it look like? And they said unstoppable. And I was like, I'm pretty unstoppable. And they're like, yeah, but this or better, because that's my mantra. And they're like, I was like, oh, this or better. I could be more unstoppable. And they're like, well, look at everything you have. And I'm like, I know that little girl in the car who made that promise never in a million years thought she could have what she has. Never in a million years did I think that I would have what I have. And they're like, yeah, but that's bottom bar. Like this or better. Like this is where you're at. So this is bottom bar. This is the bare minimum. And I was like, oh. And they're like, imagine if you just truly went for it and inspired others to do the same thing, what would happen? And I was like, oh, okay. What do we do? And they're like, oh, we'd love to be a part of it. And I'm like, obviously. And then so we sat down and we wrote a program. So I wrote a whole program called Seduce Your Life. And I am not putting it in public. I'm not putting it on the website because I don't like a whole lot of people. I don't like it all. And I'm putting it at a price point that's cheap. For me, it's cheap. So I'm putting it at a very attainable price point, but I'm not putting it public. So it's email registration only because and it's only for girls. For those of us that identify as women, it's for us only. If there is a huge influx and a bunch of identify as men want it, I'll 100% do that. But this is for the non-binary and the she's, because I'm creating a safe space because men and women function differently. And we're going to be talking about how to get the best fuck of your life. We're going to be talking about intimacy. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about relationships. We're going to be talking about your body. We're going to be talking about aging. We're going to be talking about your role as a wife or a partner or a mother or a daughter and all the bullshit attached to that. And I'm going to liberate you. This program is fucking fire. It is highly triggering though. Like this is your kick in the ass for 4 weeks straight. Like you don't get to be small after this. So they wrote the program with me and I literally I'm like, well, if I'm going to teach it, I have to be it. And they're like, let's go. So I've been doing it. And that is why you have seen when I stepped into my energy, I stepped in. I stepped in hard. I made a choice. I made a choice 2 weeks ago to step in and to stop being small, and look what happened. You've seen the growth in the following. I made a choice to dedicate myself to the women on my team, and they are part of my co-manifestation. It is our baby. This business is our baby. Diamond Mentoring is ours, and we're doing it together, and they've all risen to the occasion. They have all seen significant transformation in their lives, and so we did it, and we're not stopping anytime soon. And I don't want you to stop either because the energy, especially next fucking week. So let me get my calendar because I don't even know what day it is right now. The 6th to the 12th. Hold the fuck on. Oh my God. I just recorded it today. The 12th is a massive activation day. And in the energy forecast, I broke down each step each day to arrive to that activation. That's what next week is about. So I was laughing hysterically. Like, I'm like, going through writing this program and putting this stuff out there. And then I sit down and I do the energy forecast because we just launched the program today very privately. But you can join if you want to. If I like you, if I don't like you, you can fuck off and I'll tell you to, just so you know. Because there's no toxic pity parties. If you're going to come to the table and be like, oh, it's so hard, like, fuck off. No, you go work with somebody else, go read my book, go do the things, and then come back when you're ready because this program is not for the faint. So, anyways, I'm doing all that and I do the energy forecast and it's like, this is the week. And I was like, holy fuck. And it's for like October. October is a hit the ground running. October is fire under your ass. October is let me kick you in the ass. Like, let's fucking go. October is the month of growth. It is significant transformation if you allow it. That's awesome, Michelle. I love that the 12th your last birthday or working day. Oh my fucking God, I can't talk. Okay. So here we are. Your homework. I'm giving you fucking homework. Okay. You're going to make your list of what you're done with. And then you're going to make your list of what you actually want. What do you want? What do you desire? What do you desire to experience? What do you desire to experience? Put it in the fucking comments. I want to know. So I'm going to go for a couple of different things. I just saw a comment, the masculinity that's going to be awakening that week, as in the penises are going to wake up or divine masculine, because divine masculine doesn't exist. But the penises might. Wouldn't that be nice if all the penises were like, hello, would you like to try? Like, I'd be, okay. I'm going to pay attention to that with Corey. I'll be like, hey, how are things down there? Okay. What the fuck was I trying to say? It's so distracted. What do you desire? So here's what I'm going to go for. My desire list is 1,000,000 followers. We're at like 80,000. We can do it. Whatever. I'm going to do it. I'm going for 1,000,000 followers. The children's book being well received, which I already know it's going to be received. I wrote it in 2009. Like, it's going to be fucking awesome. This is like a dream for a very long time for me. I desire that. I desire to finish my fucking second book. So there's that. I think that I would like, I think I would desire I'm contemplating, do I want a Porsche? Because I think I do, like an SUV one. So I think I'd like to maybe put that on my list. Definitely an increase in my strength in the gym because I'm loving that. Maybe to do the Amazing Race, I don't know. Like, if I was guaranteed a bed making session on it, I would do it. Um, so I want you to get really specific. I want you to write a list of all the things that you desire. Um, and then you're gonna ask yourself, under the age of 7, Rosa, you're gonna ask yourself, "Why haven't you done it already?" That's step 1. Why haven't you done it already? I've had fancy cars, I've had all the things. Um, it took me a long time to be brave enough to go after those things because I was afraid of being perceived as materialistic or superficial, and I do get those comments all of the time. I don't care. Like, poor people will call me that. It's because 'cause you're poor. Not my problem. If you had money, you'd be like, "No, it's actually just an energy. It's available for everybody. Everybody can have a shot. You just have to become the energy of it, and we don't understand why you won't allow it in." So I've had all of the things. So now I'm just going to get really specific. So clearly, 10 days on the most obnoxious party scene in Mexico with my husband. We're doing that. But I got to sit with it. I'm going to sit with like, what is it that I actually desire? And we're really going to talk about how to do that. And I'm going to show you all the way in that program. So if you want a seat, um, yeah, email Cindy, reach out at diamondno.com. Okay. The other things. I wanna be a pure magician like Merlin. I love that. That's so good. All the sex. Yes, Ashley. So good. I love orgasms. Um, cool. All right. That's your homework. I want you to get clear because the energy is gonna support you. I'm giving you a heads up. You get to do this before the energy slams us with it. Okay. What else do I need to tell you? There is a lot going on. So I'm gonna talk about some of the uncomfortable stuff that we're going through right now. Okay, I gotta stop looking at the comments again. Ready? I'm gonna talk about the energy. So we are going through a full transmutation, meaning we are transmuting the energy. So it's one of the 12 principles is the principle of perpetual transmutation of energy, meaning that nothing ever stays the same unless you force it to. And everything is moving towards its highest possible outcome. You have to trust that. But you can't see it because you got blinders on going, money's hard and there's no good sex out there. And I don't know what you're saying. You're lying to yourself, basically. So we are moving through this very accelerated timeline of the icky stuff in our bodies, the stuff we've been programmed with. So I want you to look at your body as an operating thing. And there's this little program like a computer, okay? And it's this magnificent multidimensional thing that can do anything that you program it to do. You just have to bloop, put it in. Oh, there we go. Get the floppy disk out. Old school. Put it in there and your body will go like, oh, cool. Literally like the Matrix. So you can activate anything within your body, but you cannot activate stuff within your body if you have a virus taking over your whole computer, right? You got to take care of the virus. That virus is the vibration of shame, and there's tears to shame. So we're going to be going through this massive transformation right now where your shame, all your cringy memories that we're like, oh God, no, I don't want to look at that. Why are we talking about that? That is not cool. It's super embarrassing. It's super cringy. I don't want to feel it. Ugh, and we start singing Taylor Swift and sipping wine to avoid it. Maybe some of us, no, some of us, maybe. Okay. So it's coming to the surface. Can you take the mindset of like, this is an opportunity for growth? It's cringy, it's horrible, it's uncomfortable, but this is your opportunity because the stuff that's presenting itself to you, and when you look for it, I literally am on a treasure hunt for mine. I'm like, where is it? And I've liberated myself from shame now, which is why you're seeing why I'm seeing a transformation in my entire life. So it's going to start purging you. I desire for you, I ache for you to pay attention to that because this is your game changer. As these things surface within you and you hold them in compassion, you will transmute them. But there's a lot of moving pieces to that. So, a couple of different things that are going to happen. So, Starseed Rebellion is our membership platform where there's a lot of stuff in there free. Cindy just posted a video that I recorded for them answering all of their questions today. So it's in there finally about Three Eye Atlas and Karma and something else, but I can't remember. I answered all the questions in the Q&A. But in there, we we host there's always two galactic starseed channeling events from the Council of Divine Sovereignty. So those are coming up, talking specifically about the next phase for humanity and how to arrive in that. There's also a discounted program available in there. So the public can do it, but theirs is more expensive. Those of you that are in the membership platform, it's at a big discount, and it's the way out or the way through. I can't remember what it's called, the way out or the way through. But I'm going to take you through dissembling the suppression veil. So we are under a veil of suppression. We know this. This is not a news flash. Like, look at it, right? So we're talking about in that membership platform, we've talked exactly what that suppression veil is. So they all know now, and we all know what not to do with it. We all have an inner suppression veil as well. And that's part of our DNA. So Ashley, can you put the link for Starseed Rebellion, please? There's a couple of people asking for it if you're still in the comments. So there's an inner suppression veil. And I am going to teach you on the 8th. We're doing a whole 2-hour event on dismantling that so that you can liberate yourself fully. So you're going to have no shame, no fear, except for instinctual fear. That'll be the next thing that you accomplish. So it's time to do that. And that's what the energy is supportive for us right now. So we are going to talk about that in a minute. I'm going to pull some cards for us to give you some more specific direction. But this is what I want you to pay attention to is where is it surfacing? Because it's surfacing for a reason. It is literally the timeline where we are liberating ourselves from all of it. This is the next wave of humanity. This is what it's like to be a star seed or a star being or a star seed elder or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, an alien in a meat suit. This is what it is. This is the timeline. So I want you to pay attention to it surfacing. It's surfacing for a reason. You are not doing anything wrong. You are not allowed to go into, I thought I dealt with this and healed with this. Like, why does this keep resurfacing? I don't want you to do that, babe. That doesn't serve anybody. Yeah, you've done it. I also don't want you to be ignorant into the fact that I've done all the things. And well, you haven't. And this is why. I will tell you right now. Here's your indicator at where you're at in your healing journey. When you heal, when you truly transmute the energy in you, the low vibrational stories, belief structures, okay? All of that is in here, okay? When you heal all of the things that are not serving you, you transmute them. You do not release them. There's no psychic surgery. That's not a real thing at all, but I love that people believe it is. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's all about transmutation. So you find a vibration, you find a belief that is a vibration. Okay. So your belief creates an emotion that is the vibration. You change that vibration, you transmute it, you heat it up, so to speak, you make it higher, and then it changes into something that serves you. You need to understand that the principle of polarity, again, get the fucking book. 12 principles are in there. Polarity, whatever you're experiencing, the exact opposite is absolutely available for you. So if you are in depressy, expressy, fucking liberation and joy is available for you. The exact opposite to the extreme as well. So if you're in the depths of despair, if you are broke as fuck, okay? If you're like, fuck man, I don't even got pennies to buy groceries, been there. If you are broke as fuck, the exact opposite is actually available for you when you transmute the reason within yourself that tells you to be broke as fuck. So you got to go in and find the belief and change it. It changes the vibration to the exact opposite. And then you liberate yourself one belief after the other, after the other, after the other, and dun, 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 dun. Everything gets this or better. And it's amazing and it's easy. Okay. It takes a little while to get the hang of it, and it can be a little uncomfortable because you want to go into fear and all of those things, but it's not actually that hard. It's not. We want to think it's hard because we think everything is hard because we don't think we're deserving. So maybe start with that piece. I don't know. So that's what's happening right now. Okay. It's really, really important that you pay attention to what's surfacing and that you catch it and that you love it and you do not shun it and you do not tell yourself you're doing anything wrong. You just have to be like, oh no, I'm fucking done. I'm done with that belief. That does not serve me. What is the exact opposite? Where does that belief stem from? Do the inner child tools that are in the book or in the online. We have the program online on the website. Do the stepping stones to that. Everything that I teach has been not only am I walking evidence of the transformation, ta-da, look at me. Let's make it about me for a minute. Not only am I walking evidence of it, a girl who was homeless and dying into the rich bitch that I am right now and really comfortable being a fucking bitch. Like, I love that about me. I'm not mean, I'm just blunt, and if you don't like it, I don't know, put earmuffs on. Like, I'm liberated. Not only am I walking evidence, but so are thousands of my students. Thousands of my students who are now walking beside me. This is completely possible, completely. And I laugh, not laugh, like joke, not joke. Like, I fucking did it alone and I did it the hard way. I had nothing. There's a whole support system now. Starseed Rebellion is an entire support system of healing, not just Starseed stuff, the actual journey, because it's all co-connected. You have an entire support system. You have your people. So if I can do it completely fucking alone, what can you do? What could you do? Like, give yourself the opportunity to really think about, like, what could I do if I actually went for it? So I'm done. What are we done with? We are done with the old narrative. We are done with the bullshit. We are done avoidance. Please put avoidance away. That doesn't belong to you anymore. We are done neglecting ourselves. We are done overgiving ourselves. We are done. And we are going to stand here and we are going to fully liberate ourselves. Let's go into some direction. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Thank you. You're such a beautiful soul. I'm just a reflection of you. Thank you. I do think I'm a really beautiful soul. I love my fucking self so much. And I know I get really passionate and spicy. Like, I do. But I also get super, like, fucking, like, I cry with my students. I'm, like, so proud of them. And, like, oh man, I'm in it with you. We're in it together. Like, fully in it together. All right. I'm seeing a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. Here we go. For those of you that are brand new, because there's so many of you, hi, I'm Dime. I pronounce it like the coins. I've heard myself be called Diam or Diam. My name is Diamond, and I am true Canadian with a whole lot of weird accents going on in this voice of mine. And so Diam seems too formal. So I go by Dime, as in dime on, dime, like the coin. Um, I use the cards, guys, for those of you that are new, just because I'm a visual person, it helps me translate the message. So what I do is I anchor into our energy. That's why I asked for the numbers, so I can just get a taste of your energy for half a second. So I create this arc to the highest version of me, into the highest version of you, into you, and then I get flooded with direction. I am a psychic, I'm a medium, a channeler, I'm all the things, doesn't fucking matter. But this is how it works for me. And so it doesn't matter if you find this in a year from now or you revisit it in a year from now, there's still going to be something in it for you. And if you're like, pick number 1, but it doesn't match you and it's number 3, then cool. Just listen to number 3. Take what resonates, throw away the rest. Maybe a little seasoning of all of them. Let's go. Number 1s. And talk about instant manifestation. So, yes, you can manifest like that instantly. I can. What does that look like in real time space reality, or this time space reality? Because it's not real. This is what it looks like. You can instantly shift your alignment through 12 principles: principle of vibration, principle of attraction, AKA law of attraction. Okay. Talked about this last week. Whatever your vibration is what the principle of attraction is giving to you. You're getting more and more of what you are. You only ever get what you are. So that's why some of you will believe that you can receive money and you'll get like a flood of money. And then all of a sudden you have no money, is because you don't believe in sustainability. So you have a fear of sustainability. So you're seeing this fluctuation. Okay. But instant manifestation happens and you can immediately align, and then you just keep listening to that song. Okay. One of my children's books is all about this, but that'll be coming out later, probably next year. But it's all about trusting it. So, healing anything, you want to look at, do I trust my journey? Do I trust myself? Do I trust my worth? Do I trust receiving? And you're going to go into receiving mode for the next couple of days, those of you that picked pile number 1. So I want you to go into receiving mode, and I want you to practice patience and make it funny. Like when I was mastering patience, because let me tell you, I was like, patience is my favorite. Like every time I was like, and I just made fun of it and then eventually brought joy to it. And then that joy became my predominant vibration and I was able to heal that. So I want you to play around with patience. I want you to play around with what does trust look like for me? What do I not trust? Do I trust receiving? Do I trust sustainability? Do I trust my worth? Do I trust? So here's the other thing too to look at. You you don't have self-worth issues. This is something I harp at quite a bit actually. So, ready? You don't have self-worth issues at all. You have the fear that others don't see your worth. That's a big game changer right there. So you're going to look at why am I afraid of receiving judgment or not being valued? Okay, that's probably childhood trauma. And then you're going to go in and you're going to heal that. So you're on a bit of a journey this week. This is the focus area for you is trusting. If you are trying, you are striving, you are pushing it away. So when you try to do something, what you're saying to your energy is, I don't have it. I have to try more or I have to try harder. That's not going to help you at all because then your energy is try harder. So then you have to try harder and then you'll try harder and harder and harder and harder and you'll keep pushing it away. Like when you get a fruit fly in your wine and you put your finger in it to get the fruit fly out and you're trying to get it and you just keep pushing the fruit fly around and you're like, fuck. So then you get a butter knife, take it out. Like it's kind of that. So we're not trying. I want you to allow. Okay. It's not about surrendering. That pisses me off like nobody's business. I hate it when I see people in the comments being like, oh no, you guys. Oh, I said I was going to be triggering today. Let's fucking do it. I love you. This is for your own good. Ready? Leaving it up to the universe is the biggest bullshit you could ever fucking tell yourself. Grow up. That was highly triggering. I'm so sorry. This is what I really mean to say. When you say you trust the universe, what some dude on a throne, some what sparkly cloud off over there, some source flow, what are you trusting? You are the fucking universe, the principle of divine oneness. Please go get this because you need it. I love you. And I mean this from all of my heart because I ache for you to liberate yourself. The principle of divine oneness. You have 40 fucking trillion something cells in your body. And at the core of every one of those cells, quantum physics calls it light. It is source. It is universal flow. You are the universe in physical manifestation experiencing itself. So imagine the universe, if you will, like a big giant fucking octopus with billions of fucking tentacles holding puppets on the tentacle going, I'm just going to trust the universe because it's playing out itself and it's playing out itself and it's playing out itself through all of the tentacles. You are the universe. I trust my universe. Oh, I trust me. I trust myself. I love that. That's so much better. I went on a tangent. Oof. Okay. Oh, I feel like I can breathe now. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart when people are like, I trust the universe, all in divine timing, spirits leading the way. You're putting your power outside of yourself. Please do not do that. You are all of those things and you are responsible for all that you receive. Vibration is your experience. You are vibration. Everything is vibration. Vibration is your experience. Become the vibration that you desire to receive more of and become less of the vibration you desire to receive less of. Okay. Totally went on a tangent. End scene. That's over. Let's put that away. Okay. We're back now. Okay. We're going to move on. So there's all of that. Fuck. Let's go into number twos. Okay. See how spicy I am today? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so glad that the low self-worth thing helped you. Who said that? Jack Rowe. The fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Ooh, fuck yes. I love that. Okay. Number twos. Give me a second to connect in because I got to reconnect in from my spicy dance. You're gonna go number 2 is you're about to be slammed, if not already, with a little bit of urgency in regards to purpose or receiving or the next thing for you, right? So, if you don't have your loving partner or partners, because having partners is good too, just so you know, and so is being single, like, you can do that too, but it's receiving love, okay? So, first lesson, number 1, you cannot receive everything from one person, it is impossible. You cannot receive everything from one person. You are meant to receive everything from everything. So don't put all your eggs in your partner and be like, you're not this and you're not that. And da, da, let it fucking go. Okay. Your partner doesn't even have to be awake. Like it doesn't even fucking matter. Corey wasn't awake for a really long time. Now I would say he's fringing, but it doesn't even matter. Um, they're your human counterpoint. They're your reflection. That's what they're there for. And really good fucking orgasm. So enjoy. Okay. You don't put all pressure on anybody else except for yourself. So you can't get everything you need from one person. The other piece of this message is the urgency piece. So um, there's going to be a wave, if you're not feeling it already, of urgency for the next thing. You have purpose. You have purpose. All of you in the comments have purpose, but I'm talking to those of you that pick number 2 specifically. You have fucking purpose. And we confuse our purpose on. I remember one fucking student once upon a time thought their purpose was standing on a stage and putting on multiple outfits and wigs to demonstrate that you could be anything you want, but never actually touching on the root of self worth. And I was like, all right, I'm going to put you aside. I'm not working with you anymore. This is bullshit because it couldn't get fucking through. Because we get captivated by what we think it should be. Like, we need to be the author, we need to be on stage, or we need to be teaching, or I need to have a mentoring business, or I need to be a healer, I need to stop. No, your purpose. Your purpose is your devotion to your journey. When you become so devoted to your journey, you can teach your journey. That's all you're meant to do is teach your journey. How are you going to teach someone to make cake if you've never made cake? Like, there's a lot of that, a lot of fake bullshit in this planet. I'm tired of it. There's a lot of fake woman circles and hoorahs and namastes and blah, 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 blah. But if you're not living your highest timeline, I want no fucking advice from you at all. If you are showboating your relationship, but I actually know that you kind of hate your partner and that you have really shitty sex and that you're not actually connected, I want nothing from you, especially your fucking energy during an energy session. Like, no, thank you. If you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe that you can make it in the world, why the fuck would I want to be in your group? No, no. If you can't stand up and say, I love myself so fucking much, and just own yourself, no, thank you. I'm not doing that. I want nothing to do with you. If you can't cut your own fucking hair and your hair looks like bullshit, I'm not going to use a hairdresser. Like, the same philosophy, right? So don't put pressure on yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself to be anything except for be fully devoted to you. Be fully devoted to your healing journey, to your walking your path, to discovering what's better, what's out there, what opportunities do you have for growth and expansion. Because when you become so devoted to your own path, your own meditations, your own journaling, your own healing, your own inner child, oh, they're so good. Your 20-year-old self, if you're in your 40s like I am, all the versions of you, when you become so devoted to them, you become unstoppable and unshakable, and nothing can fucking take you down. You can get all of the bullshit. You can get the people abandoning you. You can get the whispering fucking gossip girls who ache to be just like you, but are too fucking small to admit it to themselves and actually go after it. You could have all the things. You can stand here in your own truth, your own power, your own knowing, your own confidence, and have anything thrown at you and be like, no, no. You can get called self-righteous like I do. I'm not. I'm evidence. I'm fucking evidence. I'm not self-righteous because I'm not hosting a shitty ass little event that's not gonna change your life. I'm not doing that. That's self-righteous to me. That's self-righteous. That's false. So you're going to be able to stand here in your power when you become so devoted. When you're so devoted to that, it is inevitable that everything, your gifts, everything, your connections, your higher self, the wisdom, the expansion of universal wisdom, your fucking inner compass going off, turn left, turn right, run, go. You've got this, green lights all ahead. That's what's going to happen. So this is what you're doing. Your purpose is first and foremost. Say it with me. Devoted to self. Do you see how warm I got? Like, my upper lip is actually sweating. Ah, You know why? Because I have slippers on. Oh no. Why am I wearing slippers? It's fucking cold in Canada right now. Oh, okay. Oh, I got really passionate about that. Let's go into number 3s, shall we? Today. Yay, Rosa. All right, number 3s. Holy fuck, I got really warm. It's because I'm feeling all of you. I'm feeling like all of your passion and all of your capabilities. Like we are each other. And I am so passionate. I'm your biggest cheerleader, man. Like when I see you guys soar, when I see your selfies, like your authentic selfies, oh, fire. I love you. When I see you guys posting your vulnerability and Starseed Rebellion, I'm like fucking cheerleading. When you have your epiphanies and your awareness, when you have your moments of stuck and you're like, guys, I'm stuck. Like I need a secret witness. I'm like, yes. And I feel like I'm like right in it with you. Like I feel so invested. So right now I'm so invested that I'm heating up. Okay, number 3. So let's get into it. We're gonna talk about surrender really quick. Oh, I just realized the time. Fuck, I talk a lot. Okay. So, surrender, we don't do that. We do not surrender. We do not do that. We do not surrender. Surrender, the definition of surrender, look it up. I cannot remember word for word, but what I'm going to summarize it as is giving up and giving your power to something. Like I surrender, I give up. I'm giving my power to in the hands of God. Right. Oh, no, we don't do that. So instead, we allow. I allow my compass to lead the way. I allow inspired action to move through me. I allow myself to trust the process. I allow myself to believe that I can receive this. I allow myself to daydream bigger. I allow myself to walk this path. I allow, I allow, I allow. I am so devoted to myself that I allow this to happen. We're allowing, we're not surrendering. So that is one of the things that you're going to want to really focus on. I don't want to see surrender in the comments ever again because I'll fucking jump on you. Like jump. Okay, so we're not doing that. I want you to also give yourself permission. Can you give yourself permission to seek passion? Okay, what's your definition of passion? Did you have sexual trauma and super invasive stuff happen to you? You're going to have a little bit of a confusing definition of what passion is because passion was used to steal from you. So, kind of look at that avenue a little bit. Were you denied nourishment as a kid or treats as a kid? Absolutely. Then passion might be a little askew for you. Okay. So I want you to think about what is my definition of passion? What is my definition? And can I give myself permission to experience it? Can I seek it? Can I go on a quest of seeking as much passion as I can this week and let myself receive it? If you can't, then we need to ask, why are you afraid to receive? Is it, I don't deserve? What's the story? What's the thing that you're done with? Okay. This is where you're going to get really clear. So you are passion seekers this week. I want you to seek passion. I want you to eat with passion, kiss with passion, fuck with passion, drink with passion. There is nothing better than a beautiful fucking full-bodied whiskey. Oh, or prosecco or a good glass of red wine. Can you be passionate about it? Can you be passionate about snuggling your cats or your dogs or whatever pets you got going on? Can you be passionate about your self-care? Can you be passionate about bed? I love bed. Oh my God. 9:30 p.m. bed. That's where I'm at. I love bed. Whew, I love it. It's so all of it. Shopping also. I am very passionate about shopping. I love shopping. Um, I don't need anything, but I like just looking at shit. Um, I am passionate. What else can we be passionate about? Can you be passionate about when you're taking care of your 4 bodies? Can you be passionate about your food, your time, music, aromatherapy, perfume, cologne, um, outside? I don't know. You're a passion seeker. I want you to look at your definition of passion to make sure you're not limiting yourself. And then I want you to seek passion all week and see how it goes. If you struggle receiving passion or being consistent, then we want to look at why. Okay. Why are we holding ourselves back? Because that's going to be the root of something that's holding you back, because it's all about finding areas of opportunity for growth. All of them. I'm done. I talked for an hour and 20 fucking minutes. Oh my God, I'm so sorry because I'm passionate. Okay. I would love to see you in Starseed Rebellion because some of you I see here all the time. See, my arms are open. This is me in passion right now. I'm like air hugging you. It's so weird sometimes. I love it. Love you. I would love to see you in Starseed Rebellion. Like really, truly. I've seen some of your names here so many times. Like, come hang out with us. It's amazing. If not, then maybe I will see you at the Way Out on the 8th. So that's the inner suppression. Those that identify as theys and she's, oh my fucking God, get your fucking ass in Seduce Your Life. Because you're going to get a whole lot of this, by the way, but it is tough love. It is like, I'm going to call you out on your shit. I'm going to call you on what's holding you back. I am going to push you. I am going to change your fucking life in 4 weeks. I'm not going to do it. You're going to change your life in 4 weeks, and I'm going to be your cheerleader and the fire under your ass. I'm not going to let you fail. So I would love, love, love to see you there. That one is registration by email only. That way, when it comes in, Cindy can be like, do you like this one? Be brave enough. Be brave enough. Grow your lady balls. Let's go. Okay. All right. I'll see you where I see you. I love you tremendously. I'm going to read all the comments later on. Ashley's gathering all the questions. Go be fucking awesome.